Hello and welcome to my $10,000 January 1st LEGO haul. If you're new, please make sure to subscribe. This is all January 1st sets. There is kind of some older sets, but they became general release January 1st. All of this has come from a wholesaler, and there was an issue with some of the stocks. I had to buy that from Amazon to fill some orders, and there's also a bit from Costco for the same reason. But yeah, there's a lot of LEGO here. As you can see, it's overflown from the table onto the floor. It's all up there. There's just so much. A lot of it is the same cases. There's some, but there's quite a lot of variety. So I'm just going to move these down onto the floor, and then we'll start by getting into some of the smaller ones, working our way to the large ones at the back as usual. Okay, so for ones which are going to be pretty much the same case, I'll just open one case and then just show that it's the other cases, because it'll just take a lot of time to open a lot of the cases when there's about 10 of each. So in this first case, we have the Fortnite loot llama. So these were very popular before Christmas. I did sell a few of them for quite a nice price, which I got from Lego directly. There's quite a few cases in this haul, so yeah, a lot of these have already sold. But yeah, it's always quite cool to get cases of this stuff. And the next one to my right is also a case, as you can see there, with 77071. So next up is going to be another case. It's a similar size case to the llamas, but I did just check what the contents is, and it is not the same. It is a Star Wars one, as you can see there, and it is, if I get it out, the Accumulator class assault ship. So it's really, well, you have to get it in frame. Quite a good set. Like I said, all these were sold as pre-orders on my eBay, so I have a lot to ship out. Next is another lot of loot llamas, followed by another lot of loot llamas. So up next is what looks like some of the new Botanical sets. So let's just cut inside there. I have somehow opened it upside down, or it's been packaged upside down, but it is the Lucky Bamboo. These actually sold really well as pre-orders, so I just kept increasing my order with my wholesaler, and that is shown by there being another case of Lucky Bamboo. And this is not the Lucky Bamboo one, so let's open these as well, if I can keep hold of my blade. It's always so much pressure opening a case because you don't want to scratch along the bottom. But inside here is the mini orchids. These haven't sold as well as the Lucky Bamboo, but it's still a really cool little set nonetheless. And the other two little plant sets sold really well at Christmas, so they will eventually sell, which is always good to know. And then this next one is one we just opened. However, it is slightly crushed, as you can see there, so I'm just going to check if anything's damaged, because I have opened one already which was slightly damaged, so I do need to contact my supplier about that. And as you can see in there, it is slightly damaged. I will get out the, yeah, it's a little bit crushed. Not sure how well that's showing up on camera, but it's just where the impact is, and very minor on that one, but that's not too bad. Moving on to something I always get when they come out, it is the Lego minifigure series. There's 5 cases of these, so I've got 1, 2, 3, and then I've got the other 2 behind me for 5. So I don't like how these are packaged now in these case boxes, because the case for a minifigure series used to be really quite handy to ship out in. But yeah, so I will just quickly open one of these. I haven't had too many pre-orders of minifigure series this year, as this isn't the best minifigure series in my opinion, but they always part out really well because people just want the accessories. So we've got 5 cases of them. So we're actually getting through this quite well now. So I'm now reaching from the ones behind, and that is another Lucky Bamboo one, so I won't open up the case. This one is something different, quite heavy. It is another Star Wars one. I think I did actually pre-order all the available Star Wars sets I could. This one I thought would have done slightly better. However, now I've seen it reduced in price on eBay, which is slightly annoying. It is the Grogu with hoverpram. So I did reduce my order I actually got by a case, because they weren't selling as well after relatively good start to sales. But yeah, so we got 3 of them in that case, and there should be another case here. Yep. If I flip it around, got another case of them there as well. Moving on again to this is a one from Costco. It's a case one, but had to get this because they didn't have it from the wholesaler, which was slightly annoying and caused a bit of hassle trying to source the rest of these. So it's a case of it, but it's only got one of it in. A bit odd. But it is the Fortnite Battle Bus. I sold quite a few of these. I meant to have like an order of 40 coming from a wholesaler, but they got their own order back order till February, so I did then have to go and source from Costco, which is slightly annoying, but they did have them cheap enough so I could still make a profit. Just slightly annoyed I didn't pick them up at the warehouse when they were there, because I thought I've got enough of these coming already. So same as before with the Costco one, I've just got quite a few of these. So they're all in pretty much ready to ship boxes. So I've got 6, 7, 8 of them behind me. So there's another 8 battle buses in those. I just won't bother opening them all up either. But moving on to some more cases of Lego, which I don't think I've shown yet, is this case. Slightly damage on top, but hopefully that's nothing too bad. I've never had any damaged sets from here before, but the palette might have just got damaged in transit, which is slightly annoying. But yeah, you can see it's kind of reflected on all those creases there. But I don't think that should be anything too bad. That one's actually quite bad as well. Right, this one, yeah, it's bulging slightly, which is quite annoying. But yeah, I'll see what I can do. Next case isn't damaged at all by the looks of it. There is something just about opening cases of Lego, which is really quite nice. And inside here is the Lego Love Set. There's 2 of them in here. It's a smaller box than I thought, so I think it will go as a small parcel. I initially thought it would go as a medium one, which always does help save on shipping costs. So I do have another 2 cases of Loot Llamas, as you can see there. So I don't know how many cases that puts us up to, but the next set behind is this one did come from the wholesaler. I did have to source more of these from Costco because they didn't get the entire allocated lot. However, inside here is some Fortnite sets, and it is the Fortnite Peely. So yeah, got 2 of them from the wholesaler, and there should be some more from Costco when they show up behind me. So there's behind me just more of the ones from Costco, as you can see there. So I'll just quickly put them to the side to get the cases below, and they are also Loot Llamas. Wasn't expecting that. So moving on to the next 2 cases I have opened, as I was just checking the contents, as like I said, some were crushed. So the first one is, well, I'll show you. It's another Star Wars set. It is the Arc 170 fighter. So we've got 4 of them. Oh, that helps if I actually get it in frame. So it's the Arc 170 fighter, but like I said, the case did get damaged, so got quite a crushed one there, as you can see in the light, and then another one which is puffed out as well. So yeah, I've got 2 good ones in there, but yeah, it's a bit annoying that is. So next case up, which I opened it just because I wondered why it had been retaped, but it's because I just misordered the quantity. I ordered everything in case quantities except from this one, which for some reason I ordered in A3, which I didn't clock with me. It's just the Home 1 Star Cruiser. There's 3 of them in there. They are all fine. So up next we have another pretty pink flower bouquet. Something just fell over, so I won't open that. But we do also have the other Star Wars set which came out, which a lot of people are saying is overpriced. It's not the 4+ set, it is the Ahsoka Starfighter. So there's 6 in each case. It's a £40 set, which was £25 4 or 5 years ago, which is massively overpriced if you ask me. It's a really cool set nonetheless, with some quite cool minifigures there. So I believe there's a second case here as well. It's not that one, but I'll open that one in a second. There's the other case of Ahsoka's there. So if I just shimmy this down, and then I can go into this case. This one I thought would have sold better as well, as it had really massive interest when I first listed it, but then it just kind of died off, and since I've seen it relatively cheap on eBay, which is slightly annoying, but it is the new Batman tumbler, so 76303. I've just noticed there's a piece count on that. Has it been on the other sets? Yeah, I've just noticed that. The UK boxes never usually have piece counts on, which, okay, that's quite cool. Never noticed that before, but yeah, so I think it must be something new they're doing. Don't know if that's, sounds like paper bags as well inside, so yeah, that's quite interesting. So I believe that is all of the cases from the wholesaler. There's just some Costco stuff, which is just Fortnite sets, so it's battle buses and the Peelies, but they're already in ready to ship items. Oh, I did just knock the camera. So let's move on to some of these massive Amazon ones. So I've raised the camera slightly. These have actually shown up in quite good condition, as I would expect them to get damaged in transit, as that's usually what happens with some Amazon boxes of this size. So if I pull back everything, there's the paper. You can kind of see what it is, but it is more Fortnite battle buses. I think these are all going to be full of battle buses. There's 5 in here, 5 or 7. But I ordered a lot because, like I said, I had a large order of them, a lot of pre-orders with them, and they never showed up. So I've just split the tower of 2. I'm going to try and get in it without knocking down anything else. So I've knocked down a tower of Lego towards my right. So I need to go tidy that up in a second. So inside here is, yeah, as I thought, more battle buses. Is just, you can see them there. There's just so many in here. Probably, what, 7, 8, 9? But yeah, and the other one will be about the same. So there is 32, 33 battle buses here in total in this room, which before Christmas, that would have been amazing. But after Christmas, it's kind of dropped slightly because Costco had it 2nd of January, and that just saw the price plummet. So that's going to be it for this video. As you can see, I've got all the cases here. I've gone and put them all down there. I've now just got to ship out a whole lot of these. I've ordered all the boxes. I'm going to use some of those pre-shipped or pre-packed boxes as well. But yeah, my post office might not be impressed with me, so it might take a bit of time to do, but it is all worth it in the long run. As like I said, this is the largest Lego haul I've had, and it's just quite amazing from where I started in COVID to where I am now. So if you're new, please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.